Billy and that other guy.
Yes. All those people.
Wow.
New Jersey. Nice to see 1/32nd of you in this room. It's pretty great.
1/32.
Yes.
This feels like a convention. This is a large room.
By a round of excited screams, whose first time is it at a supernatural convention?
All right.
No, I feel like some of you didn't raise your hand, but made noise. First time convention, make noise now.
Yeah. Get them up.
Wait, repeat offenders, make noise now. Some of the new people make noise right there.
Yeah. So first timers, look around. This is what you have to look forward to. Welcome to the show, Matt. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, Gil. And
it's been a long time.
It's been 3 weeks.
A few weeks.
2.5 weeks. Something like that.
I like this. What is this? Is this new?
Yeah.
Is that 3 separate black chains?
Also known as midlife crisis.
What else do you use those for?
I hang my spectacles from them so I can read my phone.
Spectacles?
That's right. I'm blind, folks. I can't see any of you. I think this room is full right now, so I'll just complain to the people in the back corner there. If you guys have questions, I need you to get up and ask them so I have something to talk around and try to entertain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to do our best to entertain you guys today. Matt and I have done this a couple times together. You never know what's going to happen. You're going to fly up today.
Well, because I brought a button fly this week.
You got a button fly?
I got a button fly. Which? Who invented that? The same asshole who invented white underwear, probably. You know?
Button fly, huh?
It doesn't. Who gets to the bathroom and goes like, I gotta pee so bad. I gotta pee so bad.
I need to undo 4 buttons.
4, 5 if you're lucky.
Maybe 5 if you're
I got 5 on mine.
Yeah,
the 5th one just covers my belly button, so it's no big deal. But seriously, a button fly. I get the risk of, the zipping accident, but also for the speed of life, you need a zipper.
I just pull my pants straight down all the way to my ankles like my son.
I know you do. I believe that, 100%. When I go in the toilet and I see Gil standing there, pants on the floor, it's not weird. It's just Gil. And I appreciate the look at his ass that I get every now and again.
Last year, I was at the airport, and our flight was delayed. I was somehow finagled my way into the lounge, because we had a long delay. And I go into the bathroom, and there's a man standing at the urinal. And I look over, I'm at the sink, and I look over, and I'm like, it's Matt Cohen. And I was expecting to see him that day at some point.
He knew as soon as he looked over.
I looked over and I said, Matt, I recognize that ass anywhere. And he turns around and it was not Matt. And it was another guy that looked nothing like him in the face, but from behind, it was Matt.
Well, good for him,
Yeah, and then he started following me around the lounge. He's like, where are you going? Where are you flying to today?
Listen, you were interested in his ass.
I did tell him I recognize that ass anywhere.
Yeah, and he probably felt lucky because his squats are paying off.
Yeah, clearly yours are.
Yeah.
Oh.
Something in the back didn't go well.
Do you get back pain? I mean,
I got a lot of back pain.
We're not old, but we're not that young.
Yeah, I'm old.
Do you make sounds when you sit down?
My wife says that I make dad sounds when I do everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Like, just like an exasperated, exhaustion.
The first breath of fresh air I take in the morning is,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. That's the feeling.
Okay. The dog does need food, and the kid does need breakfast.
You gotta feed the kid.
There's a lot of grunting and groaning.
Matt's got a young one. I've got 2 young ones.
Mine's not young. He's 10. This is a different thing than young.
10 is different, but 10's young. My daughter's almost 9. My son just turned 5.
When do you start showing the PG-13 movies to your kid?
It's a great question, Matt. My son, my 5-year-old, he's gotten away with seeing more than he probably would have if he didn't have an older sister. I've let them watch PG-13 movies that are like, and it's probably not good for a 5-year-old brain, but like Ghostbusters, my son is obsessed with all things Ghostbusters.
Does he sleep by himself?
Does he sleep by himself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I showed my kid Ghostbusters, and now he's 10, and guess where he fucking sleeps?
Right next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I tried to show him Venom.
Yeah. Oh, well, there you go.
And then I tried to show him the opening, just the opening credits of Deadpool Wolverine, where Deadpool kills like 85 people with the bones of Wolverine.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes, Dad, I'm sick now. And he got nauseous from all the death. And then I realized, oh my God, the first superhero action movie that I'm trying to show him is a kill scene where Deadpool slaughters 150 dudes with the ribs of Wolverine. And I was like, I just failed as a parent.
Yeah, great dad.
Right in that
Great
moment.
dad. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my kids get away with watching some things that they probably technically shouldn't. There's an app called Common Sense Media. It's a site. Have you ever heard of this?
No, but it sounds like
You can go in and plug in any show, any movie, and it'll tell you, it'll rate like what age it's really for and what to look out for.
But that's kind of like knowing what's inside a surprise gift. I don't, like
Well, I just want to know how many F-bombs my kids are going to hear.
It's the boobies. It's not the F-bombs, it's the boobies.
I don't think
we don't want to hypersexualize
I don't think I'm letting my kids watch things with nudity.
No, I pause it. And then fast forward it. So the first part's for dad, fast forward, I get to the next part.
Right.
I am confused by this because people have been giving me shit because I'm showing my kid these movies and I won't show him anything sexual whatsoever and I won't show him anything violent, but I have no rules for the words.
Wait, did you just say you won't show him anything violent?
After that one time.
After that one time. Right.
Since
you learned your lesson.
My therapist told me not to do it anymore, so I'm working away from that. But, I don't understand the emphasis on curse. I don't curse in my house. Zero cursing in my house. When I get out of the house, I'm like,
You're able to lock it down.
I lock it down, so he doesn't hear it. So I tell him, I'm like, this is just a word that at some point somebody said,
Right.
If you say that, no. I'm like, it's just like they could have picked blue or basket, and that could have been the F-bomb. But it's not.
Well, my wife's been out of the country, and I've been home with the kids for over a week now. I just left them there by themselves. I figured they'd be good for a couple days.
Checking on the pet cam?
That's my mom.
She calling? Answer.
Ignore.
Let me answer.
Just kidding.
Let me answer it. Pretend I'm you. Hello? Yeah, this is Gil.
I'm on stage right now.
I'm on stage, Mama.
In New Jersey.
This is...
No, I'm literally on stage. It's all good.
We love you, Miss McKinney.
Everybody say hello. All right. Yep, I'll call you later. All right.
And let me tell you why that's beautiful. Because there's nothing in this fucking world more important than your mother. 100%.
Moms are important.
All the importance, bro.
It's very true. What was I saying? My wife's, I've been home with the kids. And
speaking of moms.
I imagine we have some parents here. It's a lot being home with a 8.5-year-old and a 5-year-old. My mother-in-law flew in, thank God, a couple days ago to help me out, and she is home with the kids. Where was I going with that story? Oh, yesterday morning, I'm getting the kids ready, and my daughter tells me that my 5-year-old son dropped the F-bomb and threw up a double bird. Boom! Right in front of his grandmother.
Oh, shit!
And I'm like, what? Oh, that's so silly. There's no way that happened.
Did you ask if it was filmed? Because, man, it shouldn't go viral.
I'm pretty good about not cursing in front of my children.
Yeah.
My wife's not so much.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I'm all the time like, language. Come on.
So
She can't help herself.
good for mom teaching them what they need to know.
Yeah. She can't help herself.
But now
sometimes, hey, listen, and when my kids do let a bad word slip, as long as if it's in the right context and and the right like placement, I'm like, all right, well, you used it properly. Just don't say it anymore, please.
My kid started using the word hell recently a lot.
Hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he knows it's like not a bad word. It's like
Right. It's like it's that gray area.
But everything is something as hell.
Does he say go to hell, Dad?
No.
Not yet.
I won't finish the sentence of what I do to him if he said that to me, because people are recording. But he likes to say like, oh man, this cartoon is funny as hell. And like, this spaghetti is spaghetti as hell.
It's spaghetti as hell.
Yeah.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah, it is kind of cute, but he's like, he's testing me and also going, I can't get in trouble with this shit. Let me test it all the way to testing.
I am a little concerned that they're going to drop something at school, you know? I mean, it's going to happen.
Yeah, but that's because they learned it from their asshole friends.
That's true.
Not you.
That's true.
Do you know the biggest influence on children today are other people's parents? Do you know why that is?
Why?
Because they spend all fucking day with the other kids at school that were raised by the other people.
Mm-hmm.
And whoever were the strongest parents that had the biggest influence on that kid's gonna have a big influence on your kid. Maybe it's your kid that has the influence.
Right.
And your kid's telling everybody to go to hell.
Oh yeah, they pick up a lot. Are there any like children here? I just want to be. How old are you?
Yes.
Okay, you're good.
13. Her dad.
I just want to be careful. There was a little girl at school that sat down next to my daughter at lunch the other day and basically told her that nothing is real. Oh, like all the fun things, the Santa, the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy, she went through all of it. And my daughter came home and told me this, and I was pissed.
Yeah.
And I told my wife, and she like was ready to burn it to the ground. I was like, baby, you need to pump the brakes. Like she wanted to get like put their parents on blast.
That's where I'm at. I'm like, did you call the parents? Did you say, I need to sit down with your kid and have a conversation because they just ruined magic for my baby
Took
ball
all
of
away.
magic?
And my daughter said, well, you know, this friend's parents told her this. And you know what I said? I said, well, that friend's parents are idiots.
Yeah.
That's like the best I can do.
And you weren't wrong.
Yeah.
You weren't wrong, parents. Santa Claus is fucking real. I'll tell you why Santa Claus is real. Santa Claus is real because St. Nicholas existed and gave presents somehow, some way. We keep that spirit alive with our inner Santa, and he comes out and we buy shit that we can't afford, and we wrap it up, and then there's a whole holiday month about a fat dude in a hat and a suit, and he's jolly and he loves cookies. Why would we shut that down? For what reason does it benefit your life to go, Santa Claus is real, I'm fucking paying bills and shit, this is cool? No! Believe in Santa Claus. Magic is real. David Blaine does real magic. Obviously, magic is real, so if there's David Blaine, why isn't there Santa Claus? He's just so real. He's tricked y'all dumbasses. Thinking Santa's not real because, all these grown-up kids just think they're smart now. They can make decisions. They don't have to spend the money and put the thing under the pillow and the basket on the egg and the...
How much coffee did you have this morning?
It's kicking in now. You know it? I chucked it backstage, but it just...
I love it. I love it, man. Gets fired up and just starts... You just gotta stand back and behold. Are you guys entertained? Are you not entertained?
There's questions that these people are super
these
mad.
lovely people over here standing, waiting patiently.
For a long time.
We got 3 here, we got 2 here. Let's go here first.
Okay, so Matt, after your infamous streaking video, first of all, was that your neighborhood?
Wait.
No, I would
hang
only
on.
take my clothes off in the great neighborhood of Silver Lake where all the hipsters dress up in their tight pants and their cool clothes. That's where I bear it all to show them this is the suit you've been looking for.
What are we talking about? You did a streaking video?
One time I went streaking a few years ago.
How long ago? Like a few years ago or like a few years ago?
Okay. 9 years ago, because I brought my son, who was as small as a fetus, to Richard's house, put him on the couch, took off all my clothes, and then ran around the neighborhood.
Oh.
And but we raised $200,000 to do it. So I thought, I'll put my junk on the line, hang it out.
Right. Were you wearing any?
No, but there's close-ups. 9 years ago, you should look for it.
What?
You should look for it.
Have you guys seen this?
And this is exactly
Who here has seen it?
What would inspire you?
Somebody's like, I'm watching it right now.
What would inspire you to
run
believe magic and Santa is real more than a grown man running through a neighborhood buck naked in the middle of the day? You would go, did I just see what I just saw? Santa must be real. Like, you would just believe.
I bet it felt good. It felt
I
free.
did it for the kids, man.
You did it for the kids. I'd be careful.
And the wives.
I'd be real careful where you're going there, bud.
I did it for the wives, I mean. Not the kids. Is this a question?
Well, I had no idea that this existed, and I love it.
You have a date with YouTube later.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna have some downtime. Or will it be up? Alright?
So my question was, that one gentleman was so angry at you.
Yeah, because he was driving a Prius. He wasn't angry at me, he was angry at his car choice.
So,
Wait.
did you ever have to see any of those people again after that?
Did I ever have to see them again? Yeah, at the court hearing. Where they tried to get me for indecent exposure. And
No, they didn't.
And I went like this. And I went right in front of the judge. You know what I said to the judge? 0 things. I went, what's indecent about this? So fine.
Did someone really try to press charges?
No.
Okay.
But it made the story better.
They should.
So no, I never saw the angry man in the Prius again. I was pissed off. He took that lease on at Toyota. It's not my fault.
I watch a lot of sports. Any sports fans here? All right, handful. Anytime somebody goes streaking across like a baseball field or a football field, I think it's the greatest thing ever.
It's the greatest thing
It's
ever.
the greatest. I'm like inspired by them in a way. Like it's the stupidity.
Yes.
But also that moment before they get absolutely decimated by security is like the greatest thing I've ever felt in the entire life.
And they're amping that shit up.
They're butt naked in front of thousands of people on the field of their favorite sports team on TV, and then all of a sudden their life is ended.
In fact, do you know that the Association of Referees have just put into like for all the refs to have like, it's like shoulder pads like football players wear, but way smaller. So when somebody streaks, they can take them out full bore and knock them the fuck out.
Right, and it's one of those things, like I think it's a written rule that like, if you're gonna do that, it's like fair play. Like they can do whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
And then the crowd cheers.
I want to see the naked guy break down. Like he's like, ah, woo! And he gets to the point, and the guy's like 20 yards about to get him, and he's like, ah! Go! And he just chests up, butt naked.
Yeah.
Penis on his belly, just boom! And just tackles the referee. Imagine the crowd. Imagine the crowd.
Be a hero.
Just lays him out, and then Ray Lewis's is like, ah! Dad. You know?
Yeah, man.
Real.
That guy never buys another drink in whatever town he's in.